Hey guys, this is Noor from Kalmoya.com. In this tutorial, we're going to see how to use Buttons Pro within other blocks and themes. Particularly in this tutorial, we're going to see how to use it with the core form block. So this is Buttons Pro from the dashboard, configuration, color schemes, extra. We're going to be using the standalone code generator. So we go there, and what you do here is just simply design your button the way you want it. I'm going to put some placeholder text here. We're not going to really use it. Button size large should be enough. Let's make it a button. I'm going to use it in a form. It's going to be a submit button. Here we go. I don't need additional classes right now. I don't have really a theme set up yet, so I'm just going to override and use color schemes. Highlight, say, it's going to be yellow. Button shape, I'm going to give it a say pill. I'm going to make it a 3D button. Make sure that it's capitalized, and yeah, that's enough. I don't think I need shadow or anything that fancy. And I'm going to add a little icon maybe to make it look nice. What kind of icon? See if I have an email icon. This one. Anything would work. Let's see, this one. Oof. Maybe dark. Yeah. Yeah. This side. Okay. Let's keep it like this. Now, the important part, view the code. Now here, you have the choice between two possibilities, the HTML code and the block code. You can look at explanation. This is very simple. This is pure HTML. It will be cached with uBlock. It's very light, works everywhere, no problem. This is a block rendering code. This will render the code with all the controller functions, everything. So let's see the difference between the two. Let's start with this one. I'm going to my website. I'm gonna add a little form. You can see here I already have a button on the page. Okay, so I'm gonna add a form. Here we go. I'm gonna make it simple. Here, question, name, text field, required, yes, add question. Another one, email address, required, yes, add question. And finally, message, text area, bigger text field, required, yes, and add question. Okay, now we can add it. And here's our form. Okay, this here is the default button. Let me get rid of this one so we can see what's going on. Default button. Now, in my Concrete5 folder, if I go to Packages, Buttons Pro, here we are, Blocks, you will see that you have a form folder with inside templates and a template called Buttons Pro included. We need to use this. We need to modify it, so we're not going to use it where it is. We're going to copy the form folder. We're going to go back to the root, application, blocks, and here we're going to paste it. So form, templates, and we're going to rename it. My test form. Now we need to edit it. If you open it, you will see that At the bottom here, you have a mini tutorial for Buttons Pro usage explaining to you how to use it. And here, if you use the PHP code, if you use the HTML code, extra. I'm going back to my generator. I'm going to use the PHP code. I copy everything. I come back to my editor and I'm going to pass it under the tutorial. Here we go. So what I'm going to do, however, is this controller here, replace me, the text. Sorry. Come back here, my form, edit the block, options here, submit text, send me an email here, and save. Okay, now the button has this text. So what I want to do now is replace my replace me text with the one used by my settings. So I'm gonna take this here, as you see in PHP, replace this line blah 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 with this line, control text equal, and I'm gonna have this here. So I copy and I replace the whole replace me with this. Okay, now I save. I come here and I need to use my template. So design, custom template, opening up, here we go, here, custom template, and here's my test form template, the one we just modified. Here we go, and save. And here we go. I can now publish my changes. Now, we have the form. It's working. Let's try. Ignore my email. Name is Noor. Email. Oops. I say oops a lot. You'll have to forgive me. And some message. And so technically, now if I send it, it gets submitted. And I should get my thank you message as soon as it connects. Here you go. Thank you. Okay. Now, as I said, another option, because here the problem is the output of the button is not cached. It's not going to go in the cache. So if you want something really that doesn't do that, that will be cached every time, you can use the HTML code instead. So you copy that, you come here, replace all the previous code with this new one. And you have this here that you want to replace. HTML replace text with this. So I'm taking this, I'm going to replace it here, and in the title or the title I can put something else. As you wish. And now I save, and I'm going to reload my page, and something very strange is going to happen. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that's not my button at all. What happened? Well, it's very simple. If I use the PHP code, as I said, it takes care of everything, including loading the proper styles for the button. If, on the other hand, I use the HTML code, the markup, it doesn't do anything. I need to load the style sheet manually so it can apply to the button. So for this, it's very simple. I go to the page properties. I have my attributes. At the bottom of my list somewhere here, I have the Buttons Pro Style Sheet attribute. Add it. Here it is. It's already checked by default. I can just save the changes. Here we go. Now, if I reload my page, I should find it working. Here we go. Again. And let's say I want to add another button. You can. Let's say now I want to add a button that's going to be instead a reset button. Here, I'm taking the HTML code again. Okay. Going back here, under my submit button, I'm putting the second one, which is a reset button. Here I can just say reset. Set the form. Okay. I save. Reload my page. Here we go. Now I could change the color. Okay. Here. Reset. I can make it different. Instead of highlights, I'm going to have a primary. I'm going to change the icon because that icon makes no sense. Let's say I'm going to use this. Okay. I view my code. Here we are. Copy. Come back here. Change this for this. Okay. And save. And here we go. And now we can see that if I fill up my form and I click on my reset button, I will effectively reset my form. Okay. I hope you like this tutorial, and see you soon for another one. Bye.